Hello students, welcome to Narayan P College online classes. In the previous episode we completed kinetic synopsis, board also completed. So we will see in this today's episode objective questions. So turn your materials, chemical kinetics, open chemical kinetics chapter, page number 71. You see the questions of exercise level 1. Exercise level 1. See the first question. A substance A decomposes by first order reaction starting initially with concentration of A 2.00 m molar, and after 200 minutes concentration of A is equal to 0.15 molar. For this reaction, what is the value of rate constant? So this reaction means here A is decomposed. Okay, we will take the first question here. A undergo what? Decomposition gives products. So in the already question they told it is a first order reaction. What order reaction? It is a first order reaction. What they are asking, calculate the rate constant of this reaction. You know, for first order reaction K is equal to, this is 2.303 by T into log R naught by R, initial concentration minus final concentration. So K is equal to, this is 2.303 by, time is given 200 minutes. In place of R naught you can take concentration of A at initially. How much concentration of A initially? That is 2.00 by, here what the final concentration is given here? 0.15. Clear na? Now we will see calculation part. Sorry, you can write here log. This is log of. So K is equal to, this is 2.303 by, this is 200 into log 2 by 0.15. So 2 by 0.15 you will get here log 13.33. So now we will see here, this is 2.303 by, this is 200 into, we will see the log 13 under 3. 13.33 means what? 13 under 3, mean difference we will see under 3 we have said. So all together what you will get means here 1.1248. This is 1.1248. So this is K is equal to, multiply this one 2.303 into 1.1248 by how much ma? 200. All together you will get here 0.0129. 0.0129. So this we can write here 1.29 into 10 power minus 2. So what you will get here? You will get the minute inverse, because the rate constant units is what ma? Second, if you take second inverse you will get. Hour you can take hour inverse you will get. Minute you will take minute inverse you will get. So this is the answer for this question. You will take option 1 for this question. See the second question here. Which of the following statement is about zero order is not true? Okay. So second question I am writing here. Zero order. Zero order means here n is equal to 0. If you know the rate constant units here, what you will get here? Mole power 1 minus n. This is liter power n minus 1 second inverse. What are the n value? N value is 0. So what you will get here? You will get mole power 1 minus 0, liter power 0 minus 1 second inverse. So you will get mole, liter inverse and second inverse. Mole, liter inverse and what? Second inverse. But what are the first option is given? So its unit is second inverse. No, its unit is not second inverse. What are the unit it is? Mole, liter inverse and second inverse. So this is the false statement among those. Second one, you will see the graph between versus of the log reactant versus reaction straight line. All the remaining options are correct. You see the third question ma. In the given reaction, the given one equation ma. What the equation is given here? 2NO plus O2 gives rise to, what you will say here? This is 2NO2. So this is example of what reactions already given in the examples of order of the reaction. First order, second order, zero order, third order, fractional order. This is an example of what order reaction means? Third order reaction. It is an example for what reaction, man? It is an example for third order reaction. How will write the rate expression for this equation? Means rate is equal to K into concentration of NO2 whole power 2 and O2 whole power n. So what is the overall order? Overall order is equal to 2 plus 1, that is equal to 3. I already told you order is determined experimentally. We cannot see the order by seeing the stoichiometric quotients from the given equation. Okay, so what is the order of the reaction? It is a third order reaction. You will take option 3. Next, the velocity constant of a reaction at 200 Kelvin was found to be 3.2 into 10 power minus 3. At 300 Kelvin, it will be velocity constant means rate constant. So rate constant is given K is equal to this is how much here? This is 3.2 into 10 power minus 3 at the temperature T is equal to 290 Kelvin. T is equal to what? 290 Kelvin. Now what they ask here at 300 Kelvin. Suppose if the temperature becomes what here? 310 Kelvin. What is the velocity constant? They ask. What is the velocity constant? So here you can see temperature difference. You can suppose you are taking here. Temperature difference is equal to how much here? 310 minus what here? 290. That you will get how much here? 20. You know, according to the temperature concept, if the temperature increases 10 degrees Celsius or the rise in the temperature 10 degrees Celsius, the rate of reaction become double or triple. In the same manner, the rate constant also become double or triple. Here a difference how much is there? Suppose if we take 10 degree difference, this value become double. The rate constant become what here? Double. It becomes what here? If the temperature how much is there? 20 is there. So double, then what here? Again it become what here? Double you will get. So this is 3.2 into 10 power minus 3. Okay, without any difference. Suppose 10 degree difference is there. 10 degree difference is the how much you will get ma? This is suppose 10 degree difference is there. I will write this one. This is 2 into 3.2 into 10 power minus 3. So I will get here 4. This is 6.4 into 10 power minus 3. Here how much difference is there? 20 degree difference is there. So 20 degree difference means how we can write here? This is 4 into this is 3.2 into 10 power minus 3. So then what you will get my here? 12.8 into 10 power minus 3. This we can write 1.28 into 10 power minus 2. Okay, so 10 degrees Celsius rise out is double. We can increase this again 10 degrees Celsius here. Okay, 2 square, that is 2 into double you will get. So what is the answer? This is 1.28 into 10 power minus 2. You will take option 1 for this reaction. Now we will say question number 5. From the following, which is the second order reaction? They are given units of the rate constant. From the asking which one is second order. What is the formula we have? Mole power 1 minus n, liter power n minus 1, second inverse. What are the n value? Second, because it is second order reaction. From this we will write this is mole power 1 minus 2, liter power 2 minus 1, second inverse. What you will get my here? Mole inverse, liter and second inverse. Mole inverse, liter and second inverse. You see the units, don't concentrate on the values, you see the units where it is. First one you will see mole, first one second inverse, no, that is the first order. Second one you can see mole, liter, second inverse, no. Third one you can see mole inverse, late first is given, later mole inverse and second inverse. So what is your answer? Your answer is option 3. So this is question number 5. See the next question, question number 6. Which of the following statement is false in relation to the enzyme? Enzyme means you will say, maybe you can say this is from the catalyst. The first one you can say here, pH affects their functioning, temperature affect their functioning, they always increase the activation energy. So here enzymes can act as a catalyst. You know the role of catalyst? Catalyst always increases the rate of reaction by decreasing the activation energy. That point you can keep in your mind. Use here pH affects their function. So if you see this one, they are asking pH maybe changes the rate of reaction. It will affect the rate of reaction. Actually, we will discuss this enzyme full mechanism in surface chemistry chapter. Clear? Next, temperature affect their function. You know, temperature increases. Temperature increases what? Rate of reaction becomes double or triple. Temperature increase means you will see in case of this exothermic and endothermic reaction. So, for exothermic reaction, generally temperature increases, the activation energy will be what? You know, temperature increase, activation energy will be what? Decreases. So, activation energy decreases, rate of reaction is what? Increases. So, here temperature affect their functioning. Yes. Next, they always increase the activation energy. You can imagine enzyme is a catalyst. Catalyst always decreases the activation energy. It does not increases the activation energy. So, what is your answer? Your answer is option 3 for this question number 6. Next, you can see question number 7. Units of the rate constant of the first order and zero order reactions in the terms of molarity, capital M, unit respectively. Units of the rate constant they are asked in the form of molarity. For which order reaction means for first order and what? Zero order reactions. Okay. And now we'll see here question number 7. So, zero order, suppose you are taking En is equal to 0. First order you are taking En is equal to 1. You know this general formula I am writing here, mole power 1 minus n. This is liter power n minus 1 second inverse. Clear? If write n is equal to 1, then what you will get here? Mole power 1 minus 1. Liter power 1 minus 1 second inverse. So, finally what are the units you got? Second inverse. So, this is particularly for which one? First order. If we take the zero order, okay, if we take a zero order, mole power 1 minus 0, liter power 0 minus 1 second inverse. So, from this you will write mole liter inverse second inverse. So, this I want right here mole per liter, I will write here molarity into second inverse. Why here? Molarity M is equal to En by V. Molarity M is equal to what? N by V. What is N here? Okay, N by V. If you take molarity, what you are getting? N by V. Mole per liter you will get. So, N means here mole, here volume per what? Liter. From this what you will get? Mole and what? Liter inverse. So, mole liter inverse is there, that I want to write what? Molarity. What you will get? Second inverse. So, what are the units of this one? Second inverse. The first order for which one? Second inverse. And for the zero order, what you will get? M second inverse. What answer you will take? You will take option 1 for this question. Now, we will see question number 8. The reaction 2N2O5 gives rise to 2N2O4 plus O2. 2N2O5 gives rise to 2N2O4 plus O2. So, this is a what reaction they are asking. So, generally this is the decomposition of N2O5. Decomposition of N2O5 is a first order reaction. Okay, I will write here rate is equal to K into concentration of N2O5 whole power 1. This mechanism already discussed in the class. Okay, rate is equal to K into concentration of N2O5 whole power 1. This is which order reaction? This is a first order reaction. Clear? Now here how many molecules are involved in the reaction? There are 2 molecules are involved. So, what is the molecularity? Molecularity is equal to 2. So, can we say this is a bimolecular? This is a bimolecular reaction and follows what? First order reaction. So, what is your answer? Option 3, bimolecular and first order. Clear? And now we will see question number 9. The half-life period of the first order reaction is 693 seconds. The rate constant of this reaction, half-life period of the first order. Half-life for the first order, what is the formula? T of is equal to 0.693 by K. They are asking rate constant of the reaction. So, K is equal to this, you will write 0.693 by, what is the T of is given? T of is given how much? 693. So, K is equal to, you will write here 0.693 into 1000. Suppose you are writing, then what you will get here? 693 into 1000. So, from this you will write 693 by, this is 693 into what? 1000 you will write. So, 1 by 1000, what you will get? 0.001. 0.001 second inverse. So this is what ma? This is the value of which one? Rate constant of the reaction. Now we will see question number 10. Question number 10 they ask me here the temperature quotient of the reaction. First option is given specific reaction rate by 25 degrees Celsius, rate of reaction at 100 degrees Celsius, ratio of the rate constants at the temperatures of 35 degrees Celsius. Okay, and the rate constant of the two temperature differ by, here some of the cutting will be there. Third option it will be like this, the ratio of the rate constant at the temperature 35 degrees Celsius and 25 degrees Celsius, and the last option ratio of the rate constant at the two temperatures differ by 10 degrees Celsius, not given. Okay, what is the temperature quotient ma? I will write this one, temperature quotient. Temperature quotient is equal to Kt plus 10 by, this is Kt, you know, Kt plus 10 by what ma? Kelvin temperature. Suppose if you want to take a room temperature means what ma? So T is equal to what here? 25 degrees Celsius, suppose you are taking. So 25 degrees Celsius, what you will get here? Here 25 plus 10 by 25. This how much you will get ma? 35 by 25. 35 by 25. So here you can see the option 3, the rate constant at the temperature 35 degrees Celsius and one more what here? 25 degrees Celsius. What are the difference is there? The difference is 10. The difference is what? 10. All this formula is given. Where I given temperature dependence of the rate of reaction. Its value approximately how much? Equals to 2 to 3 given. Kt plus 10 by Kt. Kt suppose you are taking 25. 25 plus 10 by 25. 35 by 25. What is your answer ma? Your answer is option 3 for this question. Next you can see the question number 11 here. The order of the reaction x plus y gives rise to xy is 0. It means, so what are the order is given here? X plus y. Equation is x plus y. In presence of sunlight gives xy. Order is 0. Order is equal to 0. Now they ask here. Rate of reaction is independent of the temperature. The formation of the activity complex is 0. And one more here. Rate of reaction is independent of the concentration of the reactant species. And one more. Decomposition of activated complex is 0. Decomposition of what ma? Activated complex is 0. What order reaction? It is a first order, 0 order reaction. So from this you will write here rate is equal to some K into concentration of some x plus y, if you write whole power 0 because it is 0 order reaction. So rate is equal to K into rate is equal to general what you can write here K into concentration of R power 0. So from this you will write the rate is equal to K into 1. So here rate is equal to K. Rate is equal to K means rate of reaction does not depends on the initial concentration of the reactant. What is 0 order reaction ma? The rate of reaction is directly proportional to the 0th power of the concentration of the reactant, or how we can say the rate of reaction is independent on the concentration of the reactant. That is also what we are calling 0 order of the reaction. So rate of reaction is independent on the concentration of the reacting species. So what answer will take? You will take option 3 for this question. So the next question, question number 12. In a first order reaction, the concentration of the reactant is decreases from 0.8 to 0.4 in 15 minutes. The time taken for the concentration changes from 0.1 to 0.0259. It is a first order reaction. For the first order reaction, you know the expression K is equal to this is 2.303 by T into log R naught by R, means initial concentration by final concentration. This is 2.303 by T into the time is given here 15 minutes into log initial concentration how much given? This is 0.8 by 0.4. So K is equal to, I will write this one 0.03 by 15 into this I will write here log 2. Okay, this is log 2. Log 2 value 0.3010 by this is how much ma? 15. If you want to solve this one, you will get it 4.6 into 10 power minus 2. 4.6 into 10 power minus 2. From this what we are finding? We are finding the rate constant. By using this rate constant, the next we can find out the time of the reaction. The second one also what here? That is also first order reaction. So K is equal to 2.303 by T into log R naught by R. Here time they are asking. T is equal to 2.303 by, this is how much? 4.6 into 10 power minus, this is the K value, into this is log initial concentration how much given? 0.1 by this is a 0.025. Clear? So T is equal to, this is 2.303 by, this is 4.6 into, this is 10 power minus 2. This you will get log 4. Clear? Log 4 value how much? 0.6020. That T is equal to, this is 2.303 into 0.6020 by, this is 4.6 into 10 power minus 2. 4.6 into what? 10 power minus 2. So you will get here 0.30. T is equal to, this is 0.308 into 10 square. That you will get 30.8 minutes you will get. So this is what? This is the answer for the question number 12 we have. Clear? What you are identifying from this one? By using this initial information, we will find out the rate constant. By using that rate constant, we will find out the time for the next concentrations. What are they given? Next, you will see the question number 13. Question number 13, in a first order reaction, the concentration of the reactant is reduced to 25% in 1 hour. The half-life of the period of the reaction. In a first order reaction, the concentration of the reactant is decreased or reduced to how much? 25%. In how much time? In 1 hour. The half-life of the reaction is first order reaction. So K is equal to, this is 2.303 by T into log R naught by R. Log R naught by R. So K is equal to, this you will get 2.303 by, this is 1 on, into log initial 100 is there. It is reduced to how much here? 25%. Reduced to how much here? 25%. So how much you will get here? You will get a log 4 only. 4 you will get. This is 25 means what here? 4. So K is equal to, this is 2.303 into log 4. Log 4 value how much I told? Log 4 value 0.6020. 0.6020. Multiply this one, you will get approximately 1.3864. 1.3864. This is K. But what they are asking? They are asking half-life of the reaction. Half-life of first order reaction, what is the formula? T of is equal to 0.693 by K. So T of is equal to 0.693 by 1.3864. 1.3864. So approximately you will get here 0.499. 0.499. That you will take here one 0.5. 0.5 means how you will write? You will write 1 by 2. Clear? First you are finding K. By using that K, what you are finding? T of. T of is equal to, what is the formula for first order? T of is equal to 0.693 by K. So T of is equal to 0.693 by 1.3864. How much you got? 0.499. That you will get 0.5. That is equal to what? 1 by 2. This is half an hour you will get. Half hour you will get. So what answer you will take? You will take option 3 for this question. Next you see here question number 14. For the reaction X gives rise to Y plus Z, the half-life T of is given 10 minutes. In what period of the time would the concentration of the X is reduced to 10% of its original concentration? So it is what order reaction? Okay, if you want to take it is a first order reaction. Suppose for first order reaction, imagine what the equation is given here. X gives rise to Y plus Z. Okay, they given T of. So T of is equal to 10 minutes. In what period of the time would the concentration of X would be reduced to what? 10% of the original concentration. Clear? Now we'll take here K is equal to 2.303 by this is T into log R naught by R. If we take here T of, for first order T of is equal to what is the formula? 0.693 by K. So K is equal to 0.693 by what the T of is given 10 is given. So what you will get here 0.0693. You will write this one 6.93 into 10 power minus 2. This is the K value. This is the what K value. Now what you can find out here? We want to find out the time for the reaction. So if you take this formula, what you will hear? T is equal to, this is 2.303 by this K into log R naught by R. So this what you can 2.303. What are the K value? K value is 6.93 into how much here? 10 power minus 2. Initial concentration 100, it is reduced to how much here? 10%. Clear? So here what you are finding? K. By using that K, we are finding the time for the reaction. So K is equal to 2.303 by T into log R naught by R. T is equal to 2.303 by K into log R naught by R. R naught is 100. R is what? 10%. So you cancel this one, 10 and 10. So what you will get here? You will get 3.303 by, this is 6.93 into 10 power minus 2 into log 10. Log 10 value 1 or less? Yes. Now you will write this one 2.303 into, this is 10 square. I will write, what you will write? 6.93. 6.93. So approximately we will get here 0.384 seconds. 0.384 seconds. So this is the answer for which one? Question number 15 we have. Okay. A small mistake we will see here. This 2.303, initial error 0.384, that is not answer. 2.303 into, this is 10 square, how much? 230.3 by 6.93. So approximately we will get how much? 33 minutes. How much here? 33 minutes. So this is question number 14. Question number 15. A first order reaction with respect to the reactant A has a rate constant 6 second inverse. If the reaction start with the concentration of A is equal to 0.5 mole per liter, then it will in what time the concentration of A becomes 0.05 mole per liter. Time they asking. Rate constant K is given. K is equal to, they given 6 second inverse. Initial concentration is 0.5. Final concentration is how much? 0.05. They asking time. What order reaction is a first order reaction? So initially I did not write all the information. Directly I am writing the formula for the first order. K is equal to 2.303 by T into log R naught by R. So T is equal to 2.303 by, this is 6 into log, initial concentration how much? 0.5. This is 0.5 by 0.05. 0.5 by what? 0.05. So you will get here T is equal to 2.303 by, this is 6 into log 0.5 by 0.05. You will get log 10. Log 10 value you know 1, that is equal to 2.303 by 6 into log 10 value how much? 1. So what you will get here? You will get here 0.384 seconds. 0.384 seconds. So this is question number 15. Next question you can see question number 16. Order of the radioactive disintegration. You know radioactive disintegration reactions follows what order reaction? First order reactions. I already given the examples in the first order reaction. So what answer will take? Option 2 for this question. Next question number 17. The rate of the first order reaction is 1.5 into 10 power minus 2 mole liter inverse minute inverse at 0.5 m concentration of the reactant. The half life of the reaction. Rate given, rate is equal to what? Rate constant. For which one? First order reaction. Now we will say this is question number 17. So here first order rate is given. Rate is equal to what here? Rate is equal to, this is 1.5 into 10 power minus 2 mole liter inverse and minute inverse, and initial concentration, okay, at 0.5 concentration. Okay, suppose I am taking here concentration of A is equal to 0.5. What they asking here? They asking T of for the reaction. Okay, so for first order reaction, rate is equal to rate constant. For first order reaction, what you will write, ma? For first order reaction, I will write rate is equal to rate constant. Suppose A is given in this reaction. I want to take, suppose A is here. So A gives rise to products. Suppose I am writing here rate is equal to some K into concentration of A whole power 1. Concentration of A whole power 1. Suppose generally this is the formula I am taking. Suppose the first order reaction, what I take here, rate is equal to K into concentration of 1. What is the rate is given, ma? The rate is given here 1.5 into 10 power minus 2. Okay, not for first order. So for I think zero order reaction it is. Okay, I'll leave this one. So A gives rise to product. Rate is equal to K into concentration of A whole power 1. So this is K. What are the concentration is given, ma? The concentration is given how much here? 0.5. So K is equal to, this is 1.5 into 10 power minus 2 by 0.5. Okay, then what you will get here? You will get it here 3 into 10 power minus 2 is the K you will get. 3 into 10 power minus 2. So this is 3 into 10 power minus 2 is the K. But what they asking here? T of asking. So T of is equal to what, ma? For first order, T of is equal to 0.693 by K. So K is equal to, okay, 0. This is 693 by what is K, ma? This is 3 into 10 power minus 2. So you will write here 0.693 into, this is 10 square by 3 you will write. So how can you write here? This is 69.3 by 3 you will get. Okay, so approximate what you will get here? This is 23.1 minutes. 23.1 minutes. So this is question number 4. Clear? Now you will see what are the option you will take, ma? Option you will take fourth option. This is question number 17. You see question number 18. What is the correct about the zero order reaction? Rate of reaction depends on the decay constant. Does not depends on the decay constant. Rate of reaction is independent of the concentration. You know, for zero order, what is the expression you got? Rate is equal to K into concentration of R whole power 0. If you take zero order, so for zero order, what you will get, ma? Rate is equal to K into concentration of A whole power 0. Clear? So A whole power 0 means here rate is equal to what here? Rate constant. So in this case, rate becomes rate constant, but here rate of reaction does not depends on concentration of the reactants. Means what is independent of the concentration. So we will take option 2 for this question number 18. Now you will see question number 19. Decay of uranium 92-235 is a what order reaction? So radioactive decay or radioactive disintegration follows first order reaction. You will take option 2. Next, 20. A rise in increase the temperature, the velocity of the reaction, and it is because if the temperature increases, velocity means what, ma? Rate. So you will see question number here. Temperature increases what, ma? Here velocity. Velocity in the chemistry what we are calling here? Rate. Rate of reaction is what, ma? Increases. Temperature increases, velocity or rate of reaction increases. Rate of reaction increases, and what happened here? Activation energy what? Decreases. So here activation energy is what, ma? Decreases. If temperature increases, rate of reaction increases. How rate of reaction increase means it decreases the activation energy. So what answer you will take, ma? You will take option 4 for this question. Next, question number 21. The number of collisions depends upon, number of collisions mainly depends on pressure, temperature, concentration. You will take all the above for this question. Now Question number 22. EF and ER is the activation energy for the forward and backward reactions, and the reaction is exothermic. Reaction is what? My exothermic. Now what are the asking relations here? If we take an exothermic reaction, okay, suppose I want to write here reactants are converted into products here. So this is reactant and this is the product. Suppose you can draw this activation energy, and this is an activated complex. Now you will see this is suppose I am writing down here R. This is what ma? This is activation energy for the forward reaction. Clear? So this I want to write here. This is the activation energy for the backward reaction. Backward reaction means what here? Reverse reaction you will write. Reverse reaction you will write. Now they are asking activation energy for the forward and backward reaction. They are asking what is the relation here? Activation energy for the forward reaction is less than activation energy for what ma? Reverse reaction. Activation energy for the forward reaction is less than activation energy for the reverse reaction, or you can say activation energy for the reverse reaction is greater than activation energy for what? Forward reaction. Forward reaction in the sense what here? Here. Reverse reaction in the sense what? Backward reaction. So this is regarding about question number 22. So what answer will take? EF less than what? ER. Next question. According to the activation Arrhenius theory, the activation energy, first option, the energy it should possess so that it can enter into the effective collisions. The energy which molecule should possess in order to undergo reaction. The energy it has to acquire further so it can enter into effective collisions. The energy gained by the molecule on colliding with another molecule. According to the Arrhenius theory, they are asking activation energy. What they are asking? Activation energy. Okay. If you see this conversion of this reactant molecules into products, this is reactant, this is product, this is what ma? This is an activated complex. So this is the activation energy for the reaction. If you extend up to here, this you know this is a threshold energy. So this is what complex ma? Activated complex. This is what? Activation energy. What it is? Activation energy. So what is activation energy? Generally the minimum additional amount of energy required, the reactant molecules are converted into products. Additional amount is required. Why here? If the molecule can undergo effective collisions, if the additional amount energy is required, if the additional amount energy is not there, it does not form a product. If the additional amount of the energy is there, it will converted after the formation of the activated complex. It is cross over the energy barrier. It requires some amount of additional energy. The amount of additional energy we are calling in the form of which one? Activation energy. You see the first option here. The energy should possess that can enter into the effective collision. No, the energy should possess to enter into the collision, that we are calling as what here? Threshold energy, not activation energy. Next, the energy with the molecule should possess in order to undergo. That is also we are saying what here? Threshold energy. The energy it has to acquire further so that it can enter into what? Effective collisions. If the molecule suppose should enter into the effective collisions, what is required? Some additional amount of energy required. The additional amount of energy we are calling what? Activation energy. So what answer you will take? You will take option 3 for this question number 23. Next, question number 24. The energy of activation, this is the formula already given. Activation energy is equal to threshold energy, T I am writing here full form. A means activation energy, T means what? Threshold energy minus energy of the normal molecules, minus energy of normal molecules, or you can say energy of the average kinetic energy of the reactant molecules also. We'll say what answer you will take? We will take option 2 for this question. Next, question number 25. So question number 25, they given one expression K is equal to, okay, K is equal to, this is A into e power minus A by RT. Now here what they ask here, which one is the correct statement? K is an equilibrium constant, K is a rate constant, not equilibrium constant. A is a absorption factor, A is a Arrhenius factor. EA is the energy of activation, you know, EA is the activation energy. What is R? R is a gas constant, not a Rydberg constant. What your answer here? EA. What is EA? EA is the activation energy of the reaction. What answer you will take? You will take option 3 for this question. Next, question number 26. The rate constant is doubled when the temperature increases from 27 degrees Celsius to the 37 degrees Celsius. The activation energy of the reaction in kilojoules. So this is the formula we are using to find out this activation energy. Log K2 by K1 is equal to EA by 2.303 R into T2 minus T1 by T1 T2. This is the Arrhenius equation at the two different temperatures and two different rate constants are given. What is the formula? So we will write here log K2 by K1 is equal to EA by 2.303 R into T2 minus T1 by T1 T2. This is the formula. So rate constant becomes double. K1 is equal to K2 is equal to what you will get? 2K, because the rate constant is K and its temperature increases, the rate constant becomes what here? Double, that is 2K. What is T1? So T1 is equal to given how much? 27. 27 plus 273, how much? 300 Kelvin. And T2. T2 how much here? 37 plus 273, you will get 310 Kelvin. You know R value how much here? 8.314. Let us substitute the values. Log K2, what is K2 here? 2K by K is equal to EA by, this is 2.303, 8.314 into, or we will say T2 how much? 310 minus 300 by, this is 300 into 310. Okay, so K cancel, yes, log 2 value 0.3010, that is equal to EA by, this is 2.303 into 8.314 into, this is 10 by 300 into what? 310. So EA is equal to 0.3010, this is 2.303, this is 8.314, 300 into 310 by 10 you will get. Okay, if you want to solve this question all together, you will get the answer 535985. 535985. Okay, joule. So joule you will get. So EA is equal to 53.59. So approximately what you will get here? 54. This is a kilojoules. What is the answer? 54 kilojoules is there. So you will take option 2 for this question. Next, question number 27. The activation energy of the reaction is 0. The rate constant of the reaction. Activation energy EA becomes what here? 0. So what is the expression here? K is equal to A into E power. K is equal to A into E power minus EA by RT. What is 0 Activation energy is 0. If EA is equal to 0, K is equal to A into, this is E power 0. K is equal to A into E power 0. From this what you will get K is equal to A. K is equal to A. Means what your rate constant is equal to Arrhenius factor you got. It is increased with increased temperature. So here the rate constant does not depends on temperature. It is independent of the temperature. First one, increase with increased temperature? No. Decreases with increasing temperature? No. Decreases with decreased temperature? There is no temperature term here. So it is independent of which one? Temperature. So what answer you will take? You will take option 4 for this question number 27. See the next question, question number 28. The rate constant of the reaction given by the equation K is equal to P into Z into E power minus E by RT. Which factor should register decrease for the reaction to proceed more rapidly? The equation is given K is equal to, this is P into Z into E power minus E by RT. You can imagine here E is equal to activation energy. E is equal to what? Activation energy. Here what they are asking, which factor should register a decrease for the reaction to proceed more rapidly? Means what here? When the rate of reaction increases. When the rate of reaction increases. rate of reaction increases, which one will be decrease? Okay, if the rate of reaction is what can decrease? We can decrease the T, or we can decrease the Z, or we can decrease the E, or we can decrease the P. You know, this is P is a probability factor. Probability factor or steric factor, we say. What is K here? K is a rate constant. You see here temperature. Generally temperature increases, then only that activation energy decreases, but rate of reaction increases. But here what factor we have to decrease? Can we decrease the temperature? If we decrease the temperature, then what happen here? Temperature decreases, activation energy increases, rate of reaction decreases. Temperature increases, decreases, activation energy increases, rate of reaction is decreases. So we cannot say this is the temperature factor. Next here Z. What is Z here? Z is a collision frequency. The number of collisions takes place per second per unit volume of the reaction mixture is called as what? Collision frequency. If the number of collisions, more number of the collisions are involved, which all the collisions are not form a products. So it does not depends on what? Z. Why here? Z will undergo collision frequency. The all molecules should not form a effective collisions. Only few molecules can form effective collisions. If we decrease this one, there is no chance to formation of the product. Now we will see activation energy E. Activation energy field. Generally rate of reaction increases when if the activation energy decreases. E is what? E is decreases. Activation energy decreases, then what happened here? Rate of reaction is what here? Increase. What we can decrease? We want to decrease what? Activation energy E for the reaction. What answer we will take? We will take option 3 for this question. Next, you see question number 29. An endothermic reaction with high activation energy for the forward reaction given by the diagram. They are asking energy profile diagram is potential energy versus reaction coordinate for the endothermic reaction. Okay, you will take this one. This is a potential energy for this is what? Reaction coordinate. Reaction coordinate. They are asking for which reaction? They are asking for the endothermic reaction. So endothermic reaction means the graph can be like this. So this is what here? This is the reactant. This is what? Product. If we take this is a activated complex. This is activation energy. So this is a activation energy for the backward reaction. Now we will say for this is activation energy for the forward reaction. Okay. Now they ask here the endothermic reaction with high activation energy for the forward reaction given by the example. Diagram. What is the diagram? This is the diagram for the equation. If the activation energy is low, rate of reaction will be what? Fast. What answer you will take? We will take option 3 for this question. Now we will see question number 30. For the following reaction 2A plus 3B gives rise to 4C plus 5D. The rate of disappearance of P is 0.06 mole per liter second inverse. What will be the rate of appearance of A? What the equation is given? This is 2A. 2A plus 3B gives rise to 4C plus 5D. Rate of disappearance of B is given and rate of appearance A. They are asking these two. Rate of disappearance of B and rate of disappearance of A. So general how can write here? This is minus 1 by 2 into d of A by dt is equal to this is minus 1 by 3 into d of B by dt. This they are asking disappearance one. Now here rate of formation of B already given how much here? 0.06. Minus minus will cancel here. So what I want to read here? D of A by dt is equal to, I will write this one 2 by 3 into this is d of B by dt. What is d of B by dt given? That is already given 0.06. 0.06 here 3 2 times cancel here. So what we will get here? This is 0.02 and then 2 into 0.02 what you will get? 0.04. 0.04. What answer you will take? You will take option 4 for this question. Next question number 31. In the following reaction 2A plus 3A plus 2B gives rise to 5C plus 4D. the rate with respect to A is 3 atmosphere per second. Find out the rate of formation of C. Rate of formation of C. What the equation is given? 3A plus 2B gives rise to 5C plus what ma? 5C plus 4D. The rate with respect to A is given 3 atmosphere per second. Find out the rate of formation of which one must say they are asking given. This is I am writing here minus 1 by 3 into this is d of A by dt is equal to this is plus 1 by 5 into d of C by dt. Okay, they are asking formation of C. I want to write this one. Leave this. This is 3 by 5 into d of A by dt is equal to this is dC by dt. Okay, sorry, this is 5 by 3. Okay, this is what ma 5 by 3. So this is 5 by 3 into rate of disappearance of A already given. How much ma? That is 3. Okay, into 3 is equal to d of C by dt. Here 3 cancel. What you will get? D of C by dt is equal to what ma? 5 atmosphere. So this is question number 34. That's for 32, 31. Next you can see 32 question. So in the given reaction 1 by 2 into A plus 2 by 5 into B gives rise to 3 by 5 into C plus 4 by 5 into D. The rate of formation of C is 6 mole per liter. Find the rate of reaction. C, formation of C is given. Find the rate of reaction. So generally what the equation is given ma? This is 1 by 2 into A plus this is 2 by 5 into B gives rise to this is 3 by 5 into C plus this is 5 into D. Rate of formation of C is 6 mole per liter. Find out the rate of the reaction. So rate is equal to what is the formula? Rate is equal to the asking for the C here. I will write here what you can write here 1 by 3 by 5 because you are taking the fraction only. So then what you can write here 1 by 3 by 5 into this is d of C by dt. Then what you will get here? This is 5 by 3 into d of C by dt. What are the d of C by dt given? 6 is given. So this is 5 by 3 into 6. That means what ma? 30 by 3. That is equal to what? 10. So what is your answer ma? 10 m second inverse. In the option they given 3, that is wrong. So what answer will take? You will take option 4 for this question.